Good afternoon, my name is Michael Small. I'm taking a public speaking class, and this is my third and final speech, which is a persuasive speech. I had to choose a topic that I felt was dear to me and that I can influence you all and maybe have you guys change your perception. The topic I have is the advantages of living overseas. Being from New Jersey, I didn't get out much as a kid or didn't experience traveling to different countries until I joined the military at the age of 17. This allowed me a chance to see the world from the perspective of a young man's eyes who's never left home. I was stationed in Germany, and I was there for 3 years. It was the best time of my life. I chose this topic just to the fact that I feel we have a problem globally with the multicultural understanding. And I mean that in the sense that the world is getting smaller. Not shrinking actually, but in 24 hours you can be anywhere in the world. So this gives people a chance to connect who have never been in the presence of each other, or never seen or experienced any different cultures. I just want to give the definition of culture real quick. Culture is the behaviors and beliefs, characteristics of a particular social, ethnic, or age group. I was trying to find a light topic and something that we can put together and have us get the sense of what it means to understand everyone and their beliefs and their customs. I'm going to quote from Sociology, the Basics. Ethnocentrism is the practice of judging another culture by the standard of one's own culture. Some small degree of ethnocentrism is necessary for people to be emotionally attached to their way of life. But ethnocentrism can also generate misunderstanding and sometimes even leads to conflict. So what I decided was if everybody just took a chance and got outside of their norm and went and visited or lived overseas, they can get an idea of what people actually do. Some benefits would be educational, learning another language. It also shows the other culture or where you're living that you're really trying to connect with them, and it gives them a chance to see that you have patience and you want to understand who they are as a people. It also enhances the learning of culture. Besides learning a new language, you can also learn new customs and the norms that are different from what you have learned. So sometimes you get fooled by what's on TV, and then you get to see what it really is about. It can also enhance one's resume. In the long run, placing the experience of living overseas in your resume enhances your ability and to give you an upper hand with someone who has not experienced different things in life as far as job aspects. I want to read a quote I have from the IES abroad. It states that their study revealed that 84% of students felt that studying abroad helped them build valuable job skills such as foreign language skills, cultural training, tolerance for ambiguity, adaptability, communication, and more. It also gives you a chance to learn self-lessons. As we all know here, living in a different country, things are not done as what we're accustomed to. So it teaches a little patience and tolerance. One story I have is when I had to call the cable company to come out, and I used to really hate in the United States that gap, 8 to 12. I'm like, can't they just tell me a time that they'll be there? And being here waiting for the company took about 2 days. So I really learned to appreciate and show me a little tolerance of understanding with that 8 to 12 window, or just how they do things here in the norm. They will show up, you just have to be a little patient and understand what's going on. You also have to be able to be flexible and understand what you're dealing with as far as taking time to understand that just the way that we think things should be done is not always the way it is. I've been here for 6 months now in South America, and I do appreciate the way that they move. It has given me a chance to relax and look at things from a different perspective as well. Because in the United States, everything is a fast pace and it's a go, go, go scenario. And this is just a chance to say, hey, take time to smell the roses. It gives you a chance to also identify with problem solving. Because being here in a different country, I have to deal with problems a little differently, and I have to find out new ways to solve my problems. So it gives you a chance to grow in the sense of finding out how you can otherwise analyze different problems. Sometimes you can't just run to the neighbor and get help. You might have to work on some things your own. I want to be honest with you, living overseas has a lot of advantages, but it also has some disadvantages, and I'd like to share some of those with you. You do miss home and you feel alone. Solitude is something that can be tough for everybody because you're sitting here and customs are different, languages are different, and then you're sitting there and it's getting a little harder and harder. So I do suggest social groups or having a group of friends who share the same interest in you can also help bridge that gap. In the article posted in USA Today, the author explains how this can be a disadvantage. Should you become bored with your position abroad, however, other job options are somewhat limited unless you speak the local language as well as English. Unless you're working for an American company abroad, moreover, you will probably find that benefits like health insurance are non-existent for foreigners. There's also a thing I'd like to say, the reality check. If you research where you're going to, the reality of your new environment may be more than what you bargained for, and at the end of the reality check sets in and you're ready to go home. So as a transition, you can see the disadvantages are also important and need to be considered before making the decision to live overseas. In my conclusion, I say I truly believe the pros outweigh the cons, and I suggest that everybody just takes a chance to have a little more peaceful harmony in the world and understanding other cultures and giving living overseas a try. Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks, guys.
You need an official